Okay, so today we are doing more with the some of the interior angles in a triangle and the exterior angle theorem. So just using those couple of things again. Let's look at number 2. So number 2 here, we have 3 interior angle measures that they've given us. What should we do? Add them up. So I have 9x plus 1x plus 1x. So it's going to give me 11x. I have a negative 8, a positive 2, and a positive 10. So that'd be like 12 minus 8, which I guess is positive 4. So absolutely okay to add those things up in your head. So adding all 3 angles up, and then I'm going to go ahead and solve for x. So we get 11x equals 176, and then divide by 11, we get x equals 16. What's that?
That's what it was doing to you for that soda candy.
All right, fun. All right, number 4. Tell me what to do on number 4 here. What did they give us?
Well, top angle and bottom angle is the same.
Oh, the top angle and the bottom, they are marked congruent. So if this one is 7x plus 2, can I call this one 7x plus 2 as well? Yeah? Okay. And then what is the name of this angle out here? What do we call this guy? Exterior angle. All right, so this is using the exterior angle theorem. And what does the exterior angle theorem say? You okay? So the interior angles, all 3 interior angles add to be 180. Tell me about the exterior angle.
Don't the 2 add to equal the exterior angle?
Yeah, the 2 non-adjacent interior angles. So not this guy, not the one next door, but the other 2 interior angles. Can I just write 2 times 7x plus 2? Could I do that? Twice the 7x plus 2?
Yeah.
All right. Equals that 17x minus 23. So what is that? 14x plus 4 equals 17x minus 23. What do you guys want to do next?
Minus 17.
Minus
14.
All right, well, I could minus the 14. I like that. All right, so 4 equals 17 minus 14 is 3x's minus 23. And then add 23. So what is that? 27 equals 3x, which means x equals 9.
Oh, good math.
All right. Let's see. Let's look at number 5. Find the values of x and y. So we're going to have 2 equations here. What are we thinking? What do we see? Vertical angles. Very good. So we have vertical angles. I have one angle here that's 11x minus 9, but also this other vertical angle. They are the same. So we can call both of those angles 11x minus 9. And then what should we do? Can I write an equation with x's in it?
Get the angle for 11x minus 9.
Very good, absolutely. We have a nice triangle right here that just involves x's and numbers, so we can do that. So 6x minus 2 plus 11x minus 9 plus 72 should equal 180. So those 3 angles added together equal 180. Let's see, 6 and 11 make 17 x's. And what is that, 81? 81? 61, I'm sorry. 61, not 81, equals 180. There we go. Negative 2 and 72 makes 70. Minus 9 would be 61, not 81. Amanda. All right. We're going to subtract 61. So I get 17x equals 119. And divide by 17. I don't know. 7. And you're right, we do need to plug that in because I can't use a thing with x, so we're going to plug in 7. So we can figure out what the actual measurement of the angle is. So that's 77 minus 9, 68. 68 degrees. So now that green angle there is 68 degrees. And now we can add up the angles in this triangle. So 30 plus 68 plus 5y minus 8 should also equal 180 degrees. Do I need to solve that, or can we just say we did it? We did it. All right, y equals 18. Beautiful. All right, so definitely need to be able to plug in, figure some stuff out. All right, let's go down to number 7, because you know I love when we talk parallel lines. Parallel lines. Line L is parallel to line M. What do we have to look for when we have those parallel lines? The Z shape, yeah. Do we have one of those? Okay, well, let's see. I sort of see a Z right here. Parallel line, transversal, parallel line. So there's my little Z shape, which is what kind of angles? Alternate interior. Yeah, this angle right here and this angle are alternate interior angles. Maybe it helps if you turn the paper a little bit so that you can see we've got the parallel line, transversal, parallel line. So you see they're on alternate sides of that transversal in between the parallel lines. So sometimes that helps. So these are congruent because alternate interior angles are congruent, and we get another 5x minus 8. So what can we do to solve for x? Five x minus 8 plus 63 plus this angle up here. So all three angles added up. So 5x minus 8 plus 63 plus 7x minus 31 should equal 180. So three interior angles add together to equal 180 degrees. And magic happens, and we get x equals 13. Okay, now what should we do? Now that we know that x is 13, how are we going to figure out the y?
Plug it into the 5x minus 8 so that we have a linear pair.
Oh, lovely word usage. I love that. So plug it into the 5x minus 8. So we're going to do 5 times 13 minus 8. What is 5 times 13 minus 8? 57? All right. So this angle is 57 degrees. And then Cash said we had a linear pair. That's that 4y plus 27?
Yeah, so 4y plus 27 equals 123.
Okay, so I'm going to do 4y plus 27 plus the 57 equals 180 because they form this straight line. So I can just add them together and they should equal 180. You went ahead and subtracted that 57. That is totally fine. And it will turn out that y is going to equal 24 when we're done with that. Magic. All right, how are you doing with this? Are you doing okay?
Put that all in the wrong space.
That's
I'm not rewriting it all. That's all I was doing.
fine. All right, turn the page. So here, on the back side, they haven't necessarily given us a triangle. So if they didn't give us a picture, what can we do? Make one, absolutely. So I'm going to look at number 9 here. On number 9, I don't have a triangle. It does not matter what your triangle looks like. I'm just going to go ahead and make a triangle ABC. Now, it says that the measure of angle A is, so here's measure of angle A, it is 6 less than 7 times x. What can I write for 6 less than 7 times x? Almost. 7x minus 6. Less than is a turnaround phrase, meaning it's going to switch the order. So that 6 actually goes at the end. Because in order to be less than something, you have to have something to be less than. Like there just has to be something first. So 7 times x, then less the 6. So 7x minus 6 for the measure of angle A. All right, then the measure of angle B is 5 less than 3 times x. What should we write? 3x minus 5. Again, 5 less than has to come at the end. The 5 has to come at the end. So 3 times x, and then less by 5. And then measure of angle C is 5 less than 4 times x. So again, all that less than phrasing. Also subtracted from is another turnaround phrase, because again, you have to have something to subtract from. Something else needs to be in front. What should we write for the measure of angle C? Yeah, 4 times x, 4x, and then 5 less than, so minus 5. All right, so what's our setup equation here? Yeah, 3x minus 5 plus 4x minus 5 plus 7x minus 6 should all equal 180 degrees. And then if we went to solve for x, we get x equals 14. And then what do we have to do to figure out everything else?
Plug it in.
Plug it in. So I trust that you can do that. All right, let's look at number 11. All right, in triangle WXY, so again, they didn't give me a triangle, so I'm just going to make my own WXY, and it really doesn't matter. You label it and you put things where they go, then it'll all work out. It's kind of magical. It says, if the measure of angle W is 5 less than twice the measure of angle Y, 5 less than twice the measure of angle Y. They referenced angle Y. What do you suppose you could write for that? This one, the measure of angle X is 21 more than the measure of angle Y. Both of those reference the measure of angle Y. Do we know the measure of angle Y?
No.
And did they tell us anything about the measure of angle Y?
No.
No. So the measure of angle Y is unknown. Can I just call that Y? Since we don't know what it is, can we just call it Y degrees? Because they keep referencing it. Yeah? Okay. So now that we've said that Y is, we're going to call Y degrees. All right. So then what can I call W? W is 5 less than twice the measure of angle Y. 2y minus 5. So W is 2y's minus 5. Okay. Degrees. All right. And then the measure of angle X is 21 more than. What's more than? Addition. 21 more than the measure of angle y. What should I write for that? Yeah, y plus 21. Beautiful. Find the measure of each angle. So once again, 3 interior angles. You can add them up. So y plus 21 plus 2y minus 5 plus y all equals 180. And then, of course, we're going to solve for y, which would yield 41 degrees. So y is 41 degrees, and we can plug back in to get the other two angles. All right, you guys have any questions for me?
No.
Pretty good, right?
Do you have a worksheet or doesn't matter?
It is a worksheet like all week this week.